Let this fill up. I don't usually do this, so I'll let the I'll let it go for a little bit, see if people will jump in. Let it go for a little bit. Then we'll get into this. This probably ain't gonna be that long of a stream. Just kind of want to give my thoughts. I'm much calmer than I was at halftime, if you can't tell. Give it a little bit. Giving it just a minute, just because, like I said, I never do post-game stuff. But I kind of want to talk a little bit. Okay. So, really, really ugly game. I think we can all agree to that. First quarter looked okay. Didn't really come off to a very good start. The whole second half kind of sucked, to be honest. The penalties really, really hurt us. If you watch my halftime stream, then you would kind of already know my thoughts there. Just a really rough situation to be in. The defense wasn't necessarily playing bad necessarily. It's just that in that first half, the penalties, it was just really hard to overcome. And but also I'm watching this because I am not interested in any of these 4:00 games at all. I'm on the East Coast. But yeah, man. First half, the penalties were just hard to overcome, and we just kept setting ourselves back into bad situations. Shout out to Jason Sanders making that field goal at the end of the half. I forgot to mention that in my halftime stream. But the second half, one, I've said it so many times, I love Brian Flores. Brian Flores is our coach moving forward. I fucking love this dude. Second half adjustments, fantastic. Us going into that no-huddle offense right away in that third quarter got things moving in a hurry. You can tell that he was able to calm the team down. This was a rough game the whole way through. A lot of injuries. I hate seeing that. But I really like what we've seen from our coaching staff today. Those second half adjustments were fantastic. He was able to calm us down. Penalties weren't such a problem in the second half. Tua looked really, really good, especially in the third quarter. He was moving the ball really well. He really seems to do well with the no-huddle offense. I think we should probably look into doing that a little bit more, especially with this defense. If they're going to give us good situations, why not go no-huddle and really press the issue? Why not? But, yeah. Third quarter was just pretty much fantastic overall. One thing I will say, Jakeem Grant, we'll get into the whole situation at the end in a moment, but dude, you got to call fair catch, man. That's been kind of an issue all year. He's kind of getting smacked in the mouth and on plays he shouldn't be getting smacked in the mouth. He should be calling fair catch a little bit more. Shout out to Noah Igbenogany, though. He bailed us out both times that those plays happened. I mean, they were penalties anyway, so it wasn't going to be anything, but the refs were kind of iffy today, and he was able to fall on that ball both times. So shout out to him being alert. But I got to say, the fight at the end of the game in the fourth quarter, very different from the Xavier Howard one. The Xavier Howard one was selfish and stupid. It didn't make sense. It was after the play was over. It just didn't make any sense to be fighting right there. The fight in the fourth quarter, totally different. Jakeem Grant got a dirty hit, and the bench came off to defend our wide receiver. That's very different. And I loved seeing that Brian Flores went over to that sideline. He got heated up as well. You can tell that he's got that passion. He's our coach moving forward, man. And I'm not mad at Devontae Parker or Matt Collins for throwing punches. One thing, Devontae Parker got elbowed in the throat, so I can't be mad at him for throwing a punch. I'm not mad at that whole situation. I'm just not. They were defending Jakeem Grant. I ain't mad. I actually commend him for it. A couple weeks ago, actually about 7 weeks ago now, remember when over in Dallas, Andy Dalton got knocked unconscious and and Dallas Cowboys didn't even seem to care? That's not a problem for the Miami Dolphins. You do some shit like that, we're going to take care of you. And I loved seeing that Matt Collins and Devontae Parker were smiling together, walking toward the locker room. It was fantastic. Rough win. Hopefully, and also the fourth quarter, the pass rush really started to get going too. I loved seeing that. But yeah, overall, man, it was a pretty damn good effort. The first half really sucked, but we really picked it up in the second half. Offensively, we really picked things up in the third quarter. And then fourth quarter, I really don't even blame our offense for not really being able to move. Our receiving core was already down, and then losing Matt Collins and Devontae Parker, it was just impossible to run the ball at that point. Throw the ball. Then the Myles Gaskin fumble didn't help. But, yeah. I'm just glad we got out of that game with a win, man. I was getting frustrated. I was getting pissed. That game seemed like it was an eternity. I was just ready to get out of that game. But, yeah, I'm excited to put this game behind us. Hopefully we can look at what we did well in the second half, the third quarter on offense and the fourth quarter on defense, and just kind of carry that into the game against Kansas City. I'm glad we won. It was not a pretty win, but it is a win regardless. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day. This was a game we had to have because the next few games are rough. The last 4 games of this season, it only gets harder. Kansas City, New England, Buffalo, the Raiders. Not necessarily that order. But those are the teams that we have to face. None of those are easy. We have to find a way to win at least 2 of those in my mind. At least. So, yeah. At least we're not in a situation where we have to win 3 to try to get to 10-6. You know? We really did do ourselves a favor by winning this game. Now, if we would have beat Denver, that would have set us up even better. But whatever. There's no point in looking back now. Is there anything else I wanted to really mention? This stream ain't going to be long. I just wanted to kind of give my thoughts because my thoughts were very different in the second half than the first. I was pretty pissed off in the first half. That's why I wanted to go over my thoughts again. But, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Yeah, like I said in the halftime stream, film will be out at some point this week. It usually comes out Monday night. But the videos will probably come out Tuesday morning and throughout the week. I don't know if I'll do offense or defense first. If you guys watch this, let me know if you want to see the offense or defense first. Depending on that. I don't really care. Usually I just decide in the moment which one I feel like watching first because I usually record it Monday night, the first one, and then recorded them all in bulk Tuesday morning. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.